Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel, and today I will be beginning my Stranger Things kind of reaction series for Stranger Things 3. However, I need to be a little bit honest and just tell you what's basically happened. 2 days ago I tried to film the first episode of Stranger Things 3, my reaction to the episode. However, during filming, my camera and my memory card kind of decided to just destroy my entire life and put me incredibly behind my planned schedule of getting these reactions done by just having an error. So entirely I thought I needed a new memory card, and I still had like a day of work to go before the holidays, so like I didn't really have the time to go and get a memory card right away and get straight back into filming, so it had to be a bit later. And I was like hoping that maybe I'd salvaged some of the footage, but it turns out that it was basically all gone. You literally, all the footage I had, I literally had my opening little, hey, what's going on? Welcome to CoreysCouch. I'm reacting to Stranger Things episode 1. And then a little like minute clip of something in the episode. But I think it was like when Steve Harrington, like, is talking to that new chick about picking up the girls, and he kind of fails. Like, that's the only thing I kind of got, and it's just me kind of just watching it and chuckling a couple of times. Nothing worth looking at, to be honest. And then my like last 5 seconds or whatnot of like, no, not 5 seconds, but like the last minute of my like me talking about the episode, but more, it was more, I'm more captured like, so I intend to react to all the episodes of Stranger Things 3 and blah blah. So of everything I filmed, a whole like hour of footage just gone in like a flash. And I wish I kind of stopped the first time the camera went off and just kind of figured out what was going on and if I could maybe fix it. But no, I just powered through because I was really enjoying the episode. So I kind of screwed that up for myself, and I've lost the footage. And you know, talking about it to some other people that I'm like friends with or whatever, the idea always came up of why can't you just secretly, don't tell anyone, and just rewatch it and film it again and just fake or try and replicate what you did. And I always straight away just said, you know what, no, because in every big reaction video that I have, there's always someone commenting, oh, these are so fake, and like the reactions are fake, when they're actually not. They're literally genuine. So I felt that if I did this, if I replayed episode 1 of Stranger Things 3 and just went, oh yeah, Billy got taken by this mysterious figure at the end, and I was like, oh whoa, that would be fake. And I would just know for my entire life that I did that, and it just would prove to all those kind of haters that sometimes my reactions could be fake, but they're actually not. So what I decided, and this is why it's taken a bit longer to get this started, 1, because of the memory card, and 2, because I want to just do a quick review kind of chat about the episode itself, the first episode, because at the end of the day, when you look at that first episode, especially, hopefully when you're watching this, you've already seen it. Oh my god, the plane. When you've seen the episode, you kind of realize that it does truly just set up for the rest of the season. It establishes where all the characters are kind of a year later, and what's happening. They're all grown up, and they're also old, and they're all like falling in love. Mike and Eleven and Lucas and Max, they're all like in this cute little relationship, and Will is this poor fifth wheel. But then like at the beginning of the episode, Dustin's not even there. He's on like camp, so he kind of comes back halfway through and he's like, I got a girlfriend. And everyone's like, wait, what? He has a girlfriend? They basically drop everything to meet this girlfriend, but it turns out she's like in another state, in like a minimal like communication area or something from memory, and he has to do this radio, but the radio never works, and it's like, my boy Dustin, my poor boy Dustin, always getting the raw end of the stick, and it's not fair for him. But I feel like he's gonna shine in this show. He already has. He's always the funny character of the Friends, but I'm really excited to see him where he goes for the rest of the season. And then you've got Steve Harrington, who is now working at an ice cream shop with this other chick, and she is hilarious. Like, she is literally just giving him shit, and I just see them getting together by the end, 100%, when she'll get involved in like the whole mystery of what's going on with the Russians and everything, and the gate probably being reopened by the Russians. And she's gonna get involved, and then they're gonna get together, and I just see it all happening. Because she was making fun of him picking up girls and failing. Like, this is Steve Harrington, people. This is in like season 1, was that badass bad boy jock who would just do whatever he wanted and didn't care about a single thing. And now he's this person that's after high school selling ice cream and basically without a girlfriend and failing to pick up anyone because they think he's kind of a loser. And that is just completely genuine to a high school experience as well, because like, you know, when you're in high school, some people think they're like the cool top of the world, everything is their oyster kind of thing to do whatever, and then they get out of high school, and then the people that were like kind of the losers, or the people that didn't really shine as much in high school, they end up shining in the real world, and the people that, you know, had success in high school kind of stop having success. True story. Real personal experience right there. And I was kind of on the loser side, just saying. But yeah, so that was like really cool to see, and I was like chuckling all the time. And the next kind of thing to talk about is Nancy and Jonathan. I knew I would get the names. Nancy and Jonathan, they're kind of in a relationship. Obviously, we kind of got them together at the end of season 2. And it took me a moment to realize that they had finished high school, because I didn't realize they were in like their senior year in high school last season. It didn't click for me, but it's obviously like it's June, July, so they've just finished high school. I'm pretty sure, if I get my American school calendar right. They've kind of just finished high school, so they're kind of wrapping up. They trying to start their careers or their lives basically. And Nancy's trying to get into this publishing newspaper office where all the guys are being totally misogynistic kind of thing and being total jerks, really. And she gives an idea, and they basically just say, dude, you forgot my sauce, piss off. And I'm like, whoa, that's what life was and still is like towards women. Just saying, that's real life. And it was really like, whoa. It's kind of like makes you think as well. And like, this is the 80s, people. This is like 30 years ago or more. But yeah, so that's going to be an interesting storyline, because she kind of at the end gets the story about the rats. And that's my next kind of segue, is that throughout the episode, little things are happening that kind of drip feed, I think, the effect from the Russians kind of thing at the start. With the whole year they've been working on the thing that the Americans, funny enough, did like 3 years ago. Oh no, not 3 years ago, but yeah, maybe. They kind of cracked it, and somehow the effects are affecting in Hawkins, and the rats are going like crazy, and then they kind of just all exploded, which was really gross. And yeah, so those like kind of drip feeds of things happening in Hawkins that only a couple of people are kind of recognizing or noticing. But I assume by like episode 2, which I'm really excited to get to, they might become a bit more well known. Another scene that I just lost my mind was the story of Hopper. I'm pretty sure it's Hopper. Anyway, he's now like officially Eleven's dad, right? So Mike and Eleven in the bedroom just with some tunes, making out, and he like leans over and sees them kissing and completely flips out, and she just closes the door, and then they come in and they're like, yeah, what do you want? And it happened twice. I'm dying. Loving it. Love life. And then he goes and talks to Joyce about how to be like set down the law, and plans it all out and has it all scripted and ready to go, and then completely just crumbles because they make a joke in front of him. But then he takes Mike home and completely in the car just lays down the law in full cop mode. And he really was like, Mike went into that car really cocky. Like, he was so like, oh yeah, I'm so cool, blah, 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 blah. And then Hopper started speaking and he quickly realized that, okay, I need to stop because he's gonna squish me. Oh, so many things to talk about. Okay, next segue. I hope you like that I'm just quickly sharing my quick thoughts about everything in the episode, because this is what a reaction would have been like, just sharing the quick things. Okay, next one is the Billy stuff, right? Billy at the pool, the lifeguard. The chick is like when the chick was on the lifeguard chair, everyone's running wild, and then the shift change and everything just goes, he's got it under complete control, and the ladies like getting their bodies and everything ready for him. I was like, oh my god, so freaking funny. And that whole scene, right? I can tell why it would be so weird that Mrs. Wheeler and him are kind of having that exchange. It'd be weird, but it's so funny to watch because these ladies are trying to impress this like 18-year-old kid. Basically. Oh no, actually he's not 18. He's like older than them. He's like 20. I would say he's 23, 24. And they're trying to impress him, and it's like, you can see on the look on his face, he's digging every single moment of that shit. And it's kind of where that whole, his kind of storyline is where we kind of leave at the end of episode 1, where he's about to basically get with Mrs. Wheeler, as he politely put it, into the hotel room, and he's all dressed up, looking kind of fresh if I don't say myself, driving, and then something just kind of hits his car, and he's basically has a really serious car crash, which at the time of the car crash in the episode, I'm like, oh my god, no, don't kill Billy, because they've, throughout the episode with Joyce as well, and I forgot this point, they've kind of been like teasing like Bob's death, and like it's how it's still raw for Joyce, and I'm like, my heart is breaking for Bob, and then you're about to kill Billy. Like, what's with the B names? Anyway, Billy crashes his car, and then he kind of gets out and he's like, what the hell's going on? And then somehow, I don't know how he gets, oh no, he's like, there's like a factory right next to where the car is, and he gets taken by, I'm assuming, the big mind flayer or something of the big major villain. And like he gets taken, I'm like, no Billy, you can't take that guy. He like makes the show funny. Well, not really, he was the dick last season, but anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. And then cut, scene, done. Episode 1 come to a close, credits rolling. Wow. I've never actually done a full review of an episode before, and I feel like I did that quite quickly. I'm looking at my camera and I filmed for 13 minutes, but that was, I kind of just gave you like a really quick, not recap, I kind of gave you more thoughts about the episode and just what I thought in specific scenes. Obviously, I would have missed scenes, but that's what the comments are for, to talk about the scenes if they were your favorite. I do want to say again, I'm really sorry that the reaction isn't there. I would have loved to post it. There was definitely, I'm pretty sure from memory of filming that there was some funny things, but in terms of episode, it wasn't as action-packed. It was more of just like fan moments that people have been waiting for that they shared. So in terms of a reaction, it probably would have been very short anyway. I'm more hoping that the later ones, I can film with more action-packed reactions type of thing, because I really love doing Stranger Things too. And yeah, hopefully now, because I can spend more time on them, and I'm excited to get to them, because when that memory card failed on Thursday when I filmed it, I really thought of pulling the towel and kind of going, you know what, I've ruined it now. Episode 1, I missed it. I'm just going to pull the plug and not even attempt to react to it. I'm just going to watch it. And then I had to tell myself, you know what, no, it's not over yet. You can save it. It's only 1 episode of 8 in a season. Oops, 8 in a season. Like, you can do the other 7 and people will just get over it. And if you're not happy, bye Felicia. There's no going back. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review to the first episode of Stranger Things 3. if you kind of like me doing a review chat about an episode, I'm totally happy to do different shows that I might have already watched and kind of review like a season or an episode's kind of easier because I talk so much. But yeah, let me know in the comments and maybe I can get a vibe of maybe I do it for some other shows that I've either already watched or plan to watch but don't really want to react to. So yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, make sure to click subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.